Okay, so this question was taken from one of the years of the IB test banks, and it says, consider the graph of f of x equals e to the power of x over 5x minus 10 plus 3 for x is not equal or does not equal to 2. So in the first part, part A, I have to find the y-intercept. So take this as a rule. Whenever you're asked to find the y-intercept, all what you have to do is to substitute x equals 0 into the function f of x. So f of 0 in part A, so f of 0 is equal to e to the power of 0 over 5 times 0, which is 10, so 0 minus 10 plus 3. So we know that e to the power of 0 is equal to 1, so 1 over negative 10 plus 3, which is equal to 2.9. Now in part B, I have to find the equation of the vertical asymptote. So always, whenever you want to find the equation of the vertical asymptote, try to equate the denominator to 0. So now we're equating 5x minus 10 to 0. So 5x minus 10 equals 0. So 5x equals 10. Therefore, x is equal to 2. So our equation, or our vertical asymptote equation, is x equals 2. Now in part C, it says find the minimum value of f of x for x greater than 2. So to find the minimum value of f of x, first we have to find, or we have to derive or find the derivative of the function f of x and solve for x. So first we have to find that derivative and equate it to 0 to solve for x. Then once we get the value of x, we have to substitute that value of x into the original function f of x. So let's do that on the next page. Okay, so now let's rewrite our function again. So f of x equals to e to the power of x over 5x minus 10 plus 3. So let's find the derivative of f of x. So f prime of x equals 2. So first we have to square the denominator, 5x minus 10 squared. So again, my function f of x is made of the fraction e to the power of x over 5x minus 10 and the constant, which is 3. So to find the derivative of the fraction, we have to use the quotient rule, which states that we have to square the denominator, so 5x minus 10 all of it squared. And in the numerator, I'm going to multiply 5x minus 10 times the derivative of e of x, which is e to the power of x, minus the function e of x times the derivative of 5x minus 10, which is 5. And we know that the derivative of any number is 0, so that's it. So this is equal to 0. So I'm going to cross multiply 5x minus 10 all of it squared times 0 is 0. So I'm left with 5x minus 10 times e of x minus 5e of x equals 0. So I'm going to expand e to the power of x times 5x and e to the power of x times 10. So I have 5x e to the power of x minus 10 e to the power of x minus 5 e to the power of x equals 0. So 5x e to the power of x minus 15 e to the power of x equals 0. So I have 5x e to the power of x equals 15 e to the power of x. So I'm dividing here by e to the power of x to cancel e to the power of x, and the left hand side by e to the power of x. So I'm left with 5x equals 15, so x is equal to 3. Now, to find the minimum value of f of x, we have to substitute x equals 3 into the original function. Okay, so now let's substitute x equals 3 into the function f of x. So f of 3 is equal to e to the power of x, and x is 3, so e cubed, over 5x, which is 5 times 3, and it's 15, minus 10 plus 3. So it's e cubed divided by 5 plus 3, and that's equal to 7.01. So the minimum value of f of x when x is equal to 3 is equal to 7.01.